Romanesque architecture in Italy is going to be very different from what we see in Germany, the Holy Roman Empire, or in Spain and France, because they are surrounded, even more so than Northern Europe, by Roman architecture. And they create a style that is really clear from a student perspective or a scholarly perspective. If you look at a structure, you can immediately pick up on Italian Romanesque because it is so similar to what the Romans will create. So, of course, it is going to be heavily influenced by ancient Roman culture, but also by early Christian ideals. And it is far less experimental than what we see everywhere else. It more closely resembles early basilica types that we would expect from, for example, the late Roman Empire. Again, that's because they're seeing these Roman buildings. They're probably still in use hundreds of years after the Romans have fallen. And they're going to mimic those forms because those are the forms. Those are the government buildings that would hold the most people. So it makes sense to translate that into churches that do the same thing. The Italians are also isolated from the rest of Europe by the Alps. And so Italy doesn't go through the medieval the same way everyone else does. They don't create the feudal system. You don't see the nobles and farms and agriculture. Italy is primarily focused on trade, so it becomes very insulated and very separate from what we see in Europe.